good question. So that's a couple questions. So first, I've always part of why I do this and what I enjoy about it most is trying new things and diversification and pushing myself to see what I'm capable of. I love acting. I'm learning the craft more and more, and saying no to movies that aren't about acting. So I'm getting into filmmaking more and more, and this was a very unique take on a telling of a serial killer story. One that I felt was centered around the psyche and not so much, we barely show any violence in the movie. But centered on the psyche of what it was like to be there in that moment, and Liz, what it was like to be with him through her eyes, how that must have been. Ted was able to get away with murder, literally, and is one of the most notorious serial killers of all time. And somehow, my generation and maybe the generation after us, if they don't know who he is, I feel like this is a way into an incredible story that teaches a lesson and is not what you're expecting. I really enjoy that it looks like a desperate attempt for like that move that guys do to like get into an action movie or become a killer, become dark. But Ted Bundy was the most liked guy in the world at the moment, some of the moments in his trial. Even though he was a terrible person and he changed the world. You could argue that the day his trial started with the camera filming his trial and he was defending himself was the day that really changed the landscape of true crime. Thanks, man. Transformation. I got to lose some weight, eat plant-based, so I lost like, I don't know, 10, 15 pounds. I don't know that in stone. So it's 12 pounds, 1 stone. It had its highs and lows, but I wouldn't call it fun is a weird word. I think it was very fulfilling. That's even a weird word. It was different. It was very different. My favorite thing about London?
The girls?
Honestly, I can't say just one thing, so I'll give you a little short list. I love football. I got a match.
All right, thanks,
I
guys.
love coming out here because I've come for so many years that I just love seeing like familiar faces, but now everyone's like 35, and you guys are like, I think I've seen some of you since you were like young.
Thanks,
so
guys.
I love it. Thank you for having us. Enjoy the movie.